Today we're going to look at matrix addition and scalar multiplication. Our goal is to be able to add matrices, subtract matrices, multiply matrices by a scalar multiple, and solve equations containing matrices. Our first example here is matrix addition. Now we can add two matrices together if they have exactly the same dimensions. Here we've got 2 rows and 3 columns by 2 rows and 3 columns. So what we do is we just add together the corresponding elements. So here, we're going to have a matrix of 1 plus 3, 3 plus 1, 2 plus negative 5, 4 plus 0, 0 plus negative 7, and negative 5 plus 2. We add each of those up, we get the matrix 4, 4, negative 3, 4, negative 7, and negative 3. So to add two matrices together, you just add all the elements that correspond up, and there's your sum. Subtraction's very similar. This time I'm going to subtract the corresponding elements. So this time I've got 1 minus 3, 3 minus 1, 2 minus negative 5, 4 minus 0, 0 minus negative 7, and negative 5 minus 2. And that gives us 1 minus 3 is negative 2, 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 minus negative 5 is positive 7, 4 minus 0 is 4, 0 minus negative 7 is 7, and negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. There's our difference matrix. There's the matrix where I've subtracted each of the terms. Multiplying by a scalar multiple is a number. So if I want to multiply this matrix by 3, then what I do is I multiply each element by 3. So 2 times 3, 0 times 3, negative 2 times 3, and 3 times 3. Multiply that out, you get 6, 0, negative 6, and 9. And there you go. That's multiplying by a scalar. A scalar is just a real number that I'm multiplying to a matrix. So we can combine all this together and solve for a matrix. In this case, I want to solve for matrix X. I want to figure out what matrix X has to be. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to multiply the 2 through, deal with the scalar multiple first, and then I'm going to subtract the matrix from both sides. Then I'm going to divide by 3, or multiply by 1/3. So it goes as follows. 3x plus that matrix negative 2, 1, 3, 0 equals, so let's multiply this out, negative 1 times 2 is negative 2, 2 times negative 4 is negative 8, 2 times 0 is 0, and 2 times 6 is 12. Now I'm going to subtract the matrix from both sides, so negative 2, 1, 3, 0 is going to be subtracted, and we get 3x equals, so negative 2 minus negative 2 is 0, negative 8 minus 1 is negative 9, 3 minus 0 is, 0 minus 3 is negative 3, and 12 minus 0 is 12. Now if I'm dividing 3 from both sides, really what's happening is I'm multiplying by 1/3. So we've got 0, negative 9, negative 3, and 12. And if I multiply the 1/3 through, 1/3 times 0 is 0. So x equals 1/3 times 0 is 0. 1/3 of negative 9 is negative 3. 1/3 of negative 3 is negative 1. And 1/3 of 12 is 4. So matrix X must be 0, negative 3, 1, no, negative 1, and 4. So it's just addition, subtraction, and multiplication and we can figure out matrices that we don't know.